Oh, all right, all right. Hopefully y'all can hear me. All right, I'm trying something new out here. We're gonna try some tests out. I thought this would be a good time to do it before the Lions game started. So I'm just trying some things out real quick. And I decided why not. I mean, there's a game on, so let's just do it. So I'm gonna give me 1 second so I can try to figure this out. That's really what I'm trying to do. Um, Let me just see if I can figure out what's going on there. I'm having a lot of problems recently with this stuff. Yo, 9 people are in the building. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Thank y'all for stopping in. All right. Yeah, so I'm just doing a test right now, guys. That's what I'm doing. I'm testing some things out. Um, Seeing if I can get this to go right. You guys can hear me, right? Let me know if y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me. Let's see if I can get this thing to work. You want to see my reaction though? Hey, man, I can go to that in a second. I just want to try to set up a few things. I've had a few problems. I can do that. I can put it up real quick. Here, give me. Yeah. You know what? It's a test. Why not try it? Give me a second. Hey, y'all, I can see y'all in the chat. I can see y'all in the chat. What's up? What's up? Thank y'all for stopping in, actually, just for a little test. Y'all are stopping in. Y'all are killing it. I like that. All right, let me try a few things. Maybe we can get this thing going. I wasn't even honestly planning for this to be like a legit live thing, but hey, if we can get it to work, why not? You just saw a thing that was top 20 quarterback. Stafford was not on there. That's messed up, bro. See, the hate is real. I'm serious. My bad. I think my voice is too close to the mic, bro. The hate is so real on Stafford. It's ridiculous. You won a fantasy game by less than a point. Jeez. Honestly, didn't even know you could do that. All right, let's try to set this up. All right, I've never done this before, so this is new to me. This is new to me. Just news to me. Can y'all see that? Hopefully this comes up. They will always hate on Stafford. Exactly, dude. He will never get it. Dude, he just don't get that respect, my guy. Let me see if this pops up. Hopefully I pop up on the screen real quick. I'm hoping I do this right. Like I said, I have literally never done this before, and I'm kind of using this opportunity to test before, waiting till next week. I might as well test it out, see what happens. Oh, I'm on. I'm glitchy bad, huh? Yo, I'm on there. You just can't see my face. Okay. Yo, am I good? I'm kind of glitchy though. Okay. Okay, bet. All right. I think we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Okay, we gaining. We rolling a little bit. All right, let's keep working on this. Keep working on this. Let's see what we got. So we got the live stream going. We got me as a reaction right now. We will. Hey man, if I can get this to work, we will. Streams current. It's lower than the. What the heck is going on, guy? So I'll do ultra low. Yo, we're. Sad thing is, I had both Stafford and Hockenson benched. Oh man, that's unfortunate, bro. That is unfortunate. Hey man, well now you know for next week, right? Now you know for next week. My guy, how did he have him benched, right? How do you do that? You should have showed the game YouTube Monday is showing the game over his 7,000 views. Monday is showing the game 7,000 views, nothing happening. I should be showing the game. You're saying I can't show the game if that's what you're trying. If that's what you're trying to say, you know what I mean? I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm really just trying to figure out this wacky stuff because my thing's been so glitchy. Come on, Raiders, whip my grandpa's team. Yo, I want to get to this where we can actually start talking about the game a little bit. You hit some thing I meant. Oh man, that stinks. That stinks, man. Let's see what we got here. So we got the dashboard. Raiders are terrible. Yo, Raiders, hey, they're up though. Raiders up 7-0. Okay, Raiders, show us what you got. Say we don't need a streams. Oh my. Okay. Yo, I'm not sure if I just made it better or a lot worse. I don't know what I did. I think I made it better. Whatever. Oh, I'm not gonna show the game. No way. I'm gonna show the game, yo. Dude, that Texans game, yo. I wanted to go live for that. I wasn't home. We were actually like doing some stuff, so I was like, all right, you know what? I'll just do the test afterwards. And then I saw the end of it. I was like, oh my goodness, like how did that happen? Like how did I? The one game I don't want to go live for. Man, I'm doing good. I'm doing good right now. I'm just trying to test some things, so you guys may see some wacky stuff going on as I'm trying to learn what I'm doing. Just because, we've had struggles with it in the past trying to figure out stuff, and I want to make sure that everything's good once next Sunday comes. Well, I'm going to gotta go to school. See ya. Hey, man, I gotta go to school too. I feel you, Noah. I feel you, Noah, man. Have fun at school tomorrow, bro. Oh, dog. You have both Sammy Watkins and Christian McCaffrey on their fantasy team, and they both got over 40 points. Wow. Okay. Okay. Honestly, I gotta check my fantasy team. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't checked my fantasy team. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I think we're live. I think we're all good here. I think we got the live stream is down. I honestly need to figure out how to edit this because, bro, that's why it's called test. Because YouTube has been doing some whack stuff where they've been coming at me. It's like, bro, it's Lions talk. Like, what do you, I can't. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So let's edit that. Okay, so it's on. So we're gonna edit the title, y'all. I'm gonna change the title back, and I'll get the live stream back on. So give me 1 second, y'all. You can probably see me and hear me talking, but let me fix this. So right now we're doing Broncos versus Raiders commentary. That's probably a good way to say it. Reaction. Let's try that and see how that goes, okay? Because YouTube has been doing a lot of dumb stuff to me, and I'm getting sick of it. So we're going to try some new stuff out here today, okay? So hopefully that's good. Hopefully we're on. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Everything good? Let me unpause this. I got to get that chat up, yo, because I can't see what's going down. You know what I'm saying? All right, by the way, Deanna, I love your takes. I appreciate that, man. My mom and I watch your videos together every day. That's awesome. Dude, I appreciate you a lot. You know how much I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. You'll make everything happen, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You guys make everything happen. So, all right. So here we go. Raiders got it. From at the 17-yard line after a short run to the right side. I want to try to commentate this a little bit. Okay, I want to try something new. As you guys saw, if you guys remember back to my old stuff when I would do video games, that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. You know what I mean? But with an actual game. You said you watched my last video and you completely agree. Well, Kevin, I appreciate it, man. You know what I mean? All right. Here we go. Shotgun, Raiders got it. Trips left side. Throws little bubble screen. Up to the 23. He's fighting. He's up to the 20-yard line. Short gain there. Third down coming up for the Raiders. They lead 7-0 first quarter, 6 minutes to go. I think actually my game might be a little behind the ESPN thing, which is kind of wild. But it's all right. You know, we're going to do our best. We're going to do our best. Thank God for stopping in, though. This thing was called Test, and the fact that you guys came into a thing called Test it's crazy. All right, man. 3rd and 4 coming up for the Raiders. 7-0 they lead. 5:40 to go in the game. Derek Carr coming out in the shotgun. He's got 3 wide receivers right. He's got a big man on the bottom of the screen. He's got a running back to his left. Play clock running down. He's got it. Drops back. Throws over the middle. He's got a man. He's going to run across first down. First down, Raiders up to the 27-yard line. Raiders moving the chains. You weren't able to watch Lions game yesterday. What happened? Sorry for swearing. Hey, man. You're all good. You're all good, man. You didn't see that? Yeah, I think the fans can tell you how that one went. The Lions lost that game. I mean, the Lions had I can't think of this loss. Lions tied the game 27-27. If you remember, we kind of went to depth with it. Yeah, man, yeah. I think everybody else can tell you how that went. So Darren Walker with a nice grab there. Under center coming with the single back. He's got 2 wide receivers to the left. Running back in the backfield. Look for a run. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Derek Carr under center. He's got it. Play action. Looking. They lead 7-0. He steps up. Throws deep left side. Oh, and he's got it over the middle. Caught across the 40 to the 42-yard line. First down again for the Raiders. They're clicking. The Raiders are clicking on all cylinders right now. Every day after school, I get my car and see if you upload it, and I'm mad because YouTube is whack. Sometimes they don't get notifications. Man, make sure you got the bell turned on. The bell's been like that. You got to make sure you have the bell notifications and it's set to all. But I appreciate you for doing that, Alex. That's awesome. I mean, you guys are awesome. Hopefully everything's good. Hopefully you guys can hear me. 1st and 10 coming up here. Running a little pistol formation kind of like. We got running back to the right. We got 2 wide receivers right. He's going to hand it off to the inside man. He takes it to the left side. Across the 40. Short gain. 4 yards. Gets out of bounds. He actually got a lot further than I thought he would there. There is a flag on the play. Hey, man, I appreciate your vids and honesty. I've been watching since 2016. Wow, okay. And not like most fan negative. But yeah, man, I try to be optimistic as possible, and I appreciate y'all for coming in. Y'all are hitting me up, and I love it. I think we win next week. Got to make a statement. We got to, bro, and I'm excited for that. Got college in the morning. Wish I could stay, live for videos. Hey, man. Gavin, I understand, bro. I got college actually tomorrow night, so don't be mad, bro. It's all good. It's all good, man. This was just basically just be a test, but you guys have been better than I thought. You guys have been even better than I could have asked for. All right, man. First and 20 coming up here. It looks like a holding call. So the Broncos, the Raiders will back up. Coming in the shotgun again. There's no running back, so he's out in the zone. He's in the empty formation. He's got it. They've been throwing really well today. Short out route. It's tipped at the line. Nearly intercept. That could have been intercepted. That could have been bad quickly. Lions 15-0-1. Yo, hey, man. That's what it's looking like to me. It sounds like a realistic prediction to me. I like it. So is everything good? Is this super laggy or are we good? Because this is something I can do for Sunday for sure. Y'all just have to let me know. Y'all have to let me know. And if y'all like the commentating, I'm not probably going to commentate ever for the Lions games just because I like watching with other people. But commentating is something I like to do personally. I don't know. I just find it fun. It's probably pretty cringy, but I just like to do it. So that's why I'm just kind of testing it here. So we're doing multiple tests in one. So back up in the empty formation. 2nd and 20 coming up here. Shot clock running down. Looks quick right side. Throws back left side. He's got a wide receiver middle screen. And he gets about 5 yards there before being brought down from behind. So it brings up a 3rd and long for the Raiders. Okay, so what they did was they did a little wide receiver middle screen there. I like the play call. It was all right. All good except I think your game is a bit behind. Okay, my game's a bit behind. All right. Okay, I got that. I can see how that makes sense because it's a little laggy so far. Okay. I'll probably adjust that. Like if I do these for other games, I'll adjust that. I don't want to go and mess up too much stuff now because there's still some stuff I'm testing in the background to see how that works out. Back in the shotgun, 3rd and 13. Derek Carr's got it. He's got 2 wide receivers on top of the screen, 1 bottom. He's got it. Sets his running back to block. Running back leaks out, throws to the right side. He's going to dump it down for a short gain. He actually fought a little bit there for about 8 yards, which will bring up a 4th and 4, which will bring out probably the punt unit most likely, and that's what it's going to be. Derek Carr coming off the field. I like the start, though, for the Raiders, man. I really wasn't expecting this out of the Raiders. But they're starting off really well in this game. Putting up some points, I like it. So, they're saying, hey, we don't need you, AB. We don't need you, my guy. So out here in the punt formation, Denver Broncos set to receive. Take back over offensively. John Gruden with the little grimace on his face, man. What are you looking at, my guy? Punt, and it flies right into the end zone. He's definitely no Sam Martin, I'll tell you that. So that's where they will take over. They'll take over at their own 20-yard line. Here comes the Denver Broncos. And we'll be back. We have a break right now. And I guess in the break, that's where I can talk a little bit about you guys. A little bit to you guys. Not about you guys. It's kind of jacked up. But yes, we have a break right now. So, man, yeah, again, if anybody's joining, welcome in. If you're not from this channel, what's good? Most likely because, yeah, you probably are. But anyways, I'm just trying here. We're doing some tests. Hopefully everything's good. Just let me know any feedback you guys have, anything that you think needs to be changed. I saw the one about the game behind. Okay, I can get that fixed, I think, for next time. But if there's anything else, let me know, and we'll work on it, because this is a stream for learning new things, I guess you could say. Yeah, that's a great way to do live streams. Good thinking, thank you. You guys like this. You guys enjoy this. So do this for Lions games? All right, bet. Now, for Lions games, I kind of want to get a mic like that I don't have to wear. Like, not a headset mic, but like mic that I can just set up so that when we talk you can hear us a lot better. Better quality, it's all about the quality. Honestly, the Lions played pretty well yesterday except for the 4th quarter, but it's that first game. Hopefully they clean up. Exactly. That's exactly right, man. They started off the game really well. They played really well up to the 4th quarter. 4th quarter they didn't play so great. That's why the comeback happened. But yeah, there's definitely just a few things. I think they can correct it, and I think they're a really good team. I like the talent. Hawk is a generational talent. You got my jersey at the Family Fest, and I'm glad I did. Man, I'm glad you did too. You were at the Family Fest. Did I see you there? I don't think I saw you there, but I don't think I did. But man, I was there too. Yo, I'm glad you got that jersey, man, because Hawkinson's gonna be something special for us. I think at the time I didn't love it, and it wasn't that I didn't love him as a pick. It was that I kind of wanted, I knew we had other holes, but man, right now I'm loving that pick. Great job, Lions. Great job. You made a good decision. Okay, Detroit, you did good. You done good. So I don't know if any of y'all actually watched the game before this, but I guess the first Monday night game was a lot more interesting. I don't know. Maybe this one will become that. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I don't know if I'm going to be on for the entire thing for this. It just depends. If I get super tired because I do have school in the morning, I'm just going to close it off because I got stuff to do tomorrow morning. But otherwise, I kind of want to keep it on if we can. We'll see what happens. If it's not interesting, we're definitely gonna end it because it is a test. It's not something that's like legit. It needs to be, you know, it's not something we need to do. I think I may have actually seen you. Did you go to the main store at all? Um, Yo, I don't know which store I went to. I went to one store. I may have. You may have seen me in there. Honestly, go lies. I'd like to hear. You may have seen me in there. You probably did. You probably did. No lie. Oh, bro. Well, you should have said something, man. It's all good. All right, here come the Broncos. Out the gun. We got Flack over the middle, deep over the middle. He's got it across the 40, across the 50. He's got a blocker across the 45, and he's thrown out of bounds. But there is a flag. Huge game that may come back. So you got veteran Joe Flacco in there, trying to dot him up real quick. But like I said, there is a flag on the play with 2:21 remaining in the first quarter. So this may come back. See what the call is on the field. But hey, I like the route. You know, the quick pop over the middle, let your wide receivers in space go make a play, and now we'll get the word from the official. Block in the back. Okay, so blocking back, that's gonna take a way back. Are you going to school for broadcasting? I think. Well, I appreciate that. I don't know what I'm going to school for yet. I'm just trying out different things. I don't know what the future holds, man. We'll see what happens. I hope Ty Johnson get more looks next game for sure, bro. Ty didn't get enough, I don't think. I mean, I know why we didn't give him too much, right? He's a rookie. We had to mix a lot of guys in. I would like to see Ty a little bit more. I thought we saw C.J. Anderson a lot more than I expected. Honestly, I thought we'd see more carry on and Ty than what we saw of C.J., but who knows? All right, so first and 10 from the 40-yard line. Flacco under center, single back, handoff to the right side. Defense is all over that one. No, he's going nowhere. Brought back. It looks like a loss of a 1 on that play, so it'll bring up a 2nd and 11. That's perfect. Perfect. Gets back in there, makes a big play. That was a disaster from the snap. I mean, you could tell they pretty much knew that one was coming. They ate that up right away. There was no hole for the running back there. You can see Maurice Hurst, the man from Michigan, Mo Hurst, doing his thing out there. He's Hankins from Ohio State. 2 rivals, Vontez Burfict, who just came up with the tackle, and then Tahir Whitehead, who was a Detroit Lion. I really like Tahir Whitehead. And yeah, now he's with the Raiders. So yeah, there you go. All right, here we go. Denver Broncos in the shotgun. He's got a man in motion, hands it off out of the gun, and he's following his blockers. Short gain, pushes ahead, gets about 4 yards there. It'll bring up a 3rd down and about 7 on the play. 3rd down and about 7 after that one. Raiders blocking up that run a little early here. We'll see what Joe Flacco can do because most likely this is going to come down to a passing situation. We'll see if he can do something similar to what he did a few plays ago. Crowd getting loud now. Crowd starting to get loud. Vontez Burfict is one of the best players on this Raiders squad. And as the crowd gets into it, man, we'll see what Joe Flacco can do because I'm expecting a pass here. 3rd and 6 coming up. Here come the Raiders up to the line. They lead by 7. The Broncos up to the line. They trail by 7. 40 seconds to go. Out of the gun. Brings the man back. He's going to get max protection a little bit there. Throws it over the middle. He's got a man up across the 40. He holds on. Tough grab there. And it finally brought down the 40. They were trying to strip him like crazy. They got the big 1st down across midfield to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up for the Raiders. Big play. They needed that. Man, I don't know. I keep saying Raiders. For the Broncos, they needed that. And that's very similar to what they just ran. I mean, they got the quick route over the middle. Very simple. They didn't make it too hard on themselves, and I like that. I like keeping it simple. I think that's something that the Lions are doing more this year that they didn't do in years past. Keep it simple, my guy. Don't do some crazy stuff. Just keep it simple. Do what works. And right there, that's exactly what the Broncos do. They're gonna let the first quarter come to an end, and that's it. We got a 7-0 lead. The Raiders have the lead, ending the first quarter, showing that hey, maybe we don't need Antonio Brown. This is the final Monday Night Football game in Oakland. Okay, and you know, man, this is such a cool stadium. I don't know how great it is for players. I've heard that's what makes it special. That's what makes it its own thing. Can you guys still hear me, or are we struggling to hear? I think we're still good. I don't know. I think we're still good. Are we still good? I think we're back on now. I'm gonna have to keep track of that Wi-Fi, man, because that Wi-Fi helps out a little bit. We're sitting in this commercial break. I guess this is a good time for it to go down, right? Because we got time to adjust, figure out some stuff. It looks like it's coming in a lot better now. So it's coming out. I don't know how much I missed, so I'll recap. 7-0. The Raiders lead it at the end of the first quarter. Broncos on the move, though, after a nice play over the middle by Joe Flacco, who hit 2 of those routes on the same possession already. Keeping it very simple over the middle, nice easy stuff, letting the players make the plays. I love that. I love that. When teams keep it simple, man. Don't make it too hard. If you can make it simple, don't make it too hard. Take the route over the middle. We'll see what the Broncos come out to do here. Trailing this one by 7. I mean, this would be huge for the Raiders. This is a huge game. I can't remember who I predicted to win this one. I believe I took I think I did take the Raiders to win this one. Now I think about it. But I think at the time that I did make this prediction, Antonio Brown was still there. I was just thinking, man, they would have some crazy explosive plays, and that's what would happen. But hey, Antonio Brown's gone, and they're still playing like my prediction. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if they can hold on and continue to play well in this one. Tahir Whitehead, Tahir Whitehead was definitely one of my favorite Lions in his time. He was the tackling machine, honestly. He put up a lot of good numbers at that linebacker position. Now he is with the Raiders. So it is nice to see an old line on there for sure. Looks like everything's coming good. Looks like all the connections good. Everything's clicking on all cylinders. But here come the Broncos to start the second quarter. Joe Flacco 4 for 4 on this drive. Derek Carr, not on this drive in the game, excuse me. Derek Carr also 10 for 11. So both quarterbacks playing pretty well, keeping it simple. We got a handoff stretch play to the left, cuts upside. Not much there. He's going to get about a yard, maybe 2 on the cut up to the middle. Not much there. Second down coming up here. Again, the start of the second quarter. Broncos trail this one 7-0. Looking to put some points on the scoreboard here. To really quiet this Raider crowd. As we know, this Raider crowd can be pretty obnoxious, especially knowing what's coming in the future. This is something that the Raiders fans are definitely going to be all over. Opening night, yeah, it's going to be loud in here. We got Phillip Lindsay in the backfield. Phillip Lindsay, definitely a playmaker, can do multiple things. Someone you have to keep your eye on at all times. Joe Flacco setting a man in motion. He's got double wide receivers at the top. He looks right. And he's going to be sacked. Going to be brought down. Big play by the defense there. Coming in on a second down to make that big play. Bring up a 3rd and long. It brought some heat. That's Vontaze Burfict once again getting into the backfield. The linebackers really did well there getting into the backfield. We said Burfict is one of the better players on his defense, and he showed it there. Now, we do have a flag on the field, so this may change, and it will change. We have illegal contact on the defense. So that's going to give the Broncos an automatic first down, and just like that, the big play happens, and it's changed very quickly. So, unfortunately for the Raiders, all that hype was for nothing, I guess. But, yeah, it looks like down the field, kind of holding on to the tight end a little bit there. Really no need for that. John Gruden, not really happy with that call. It was pretty soft, not going to lie. I don't think it was a very hard call. I'm not going to try to make it seem like it was to help out the refs. It wasn't. It was pretty soft. But then it's a call. From the 31-yard line, here comes the Broncos back under center. He's going to single back, hands off left side, Phillip Lindsay. He pushes ahead. Tough run. Tough run for about 3 yards there. I like to see that from Phillip Lindsay. He's not the biggest running back. He's got fighting him, and there is another flag on the field. We got some trash talk right now between both teams. We see Jonathan Abram, the young man out there, and we have holding now in the offense. So now they'll back up. Now the Raiders crowd is getting back on their feet. So holding backs them back up, and that does not make the Broncos very happy. So that'll bring up a 1st and long after the penalty on each team. So back-to-back penalties for each team, and yeah, you can see there was. Yeah, that didn't look so pleasant. He was basically, I don't know how to explain that. He basically had his hand on top of the player's back. And we actually have an injured player on the field for the Broncos here. It looks like an offensive line. We also have an injured player for the Raiders. He may be injured. He may be just taking a knee. I'm not sure. But not good. So we're going to go to break. And we're going to, hopefully those guys are okay. You never want to see injuries in football games, no matter who you're rooting for. You don't want to see injuries, man. It's not cool. It ain't cool. See how long this timeout. I'm assuming it's not going to be a long timeout. Hopefully those guys are both healthy, man. That's, like I always say, it's the worst part of football. Injuries are the worst part of football. Hope Ty Johnson gets what it looks like this game. I do as well. So I think the test is going pretty well. I think everything's looking pretty good. I think we had a couple of problems there for a second, but I think everything's back in. Everything's looking good. And yeah, I like how this is going. Thank y'all for stopping in, for hanging out with me. This is good. This is good stuff. Again, I don't know if we'll go the whole game on this one. We'll have to just wait and see. I guess one, how the game goes. If the game is super boring, I'm not going to stay here for the whole thing because that ain't fun for me. And 2, I just wanted to learn a few things. Plus, I got to get up tomorrow. So, I can't be up till 1 o'clock in the morning. What do you think this is? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. This is, it ain't like that around here. I do like this little program that I'm using, though, to set this up. This is nice. Got like that little watermark at the top. They ain't slick, but it works. I'm okay with it. Gonna look at the Lions game next week. They take on the Chargers at home, man. That's gonna be exciting. I've done a little bit of preview for that one, kinda. I kind of took a quick look at it from basically how both the teams played on Sunday. We actually had a few Chargers fans, I believe, in there, so we'll see what happens there. Do you think we will have anyone return kick and punts besides Agnew in week 2? I would not. I would not be surprised if that happened. Now who do I think that would be? I'm thinking Danny Amendola. I know everyone wants to see Ty Johnson, and I'm not gonna lie, I want to see Ty too. But if I had to guess, I would think they'd go with Danny Amendola. He's kind of a sure hand guy. He's done it a lot in his career, so I'm sure they'd go with him. Now he doesn't have the same explosiveness, at least in my opinion, as a Ty Johnson. Now Ty Johnson, I see him more as a kick return type of guy. So yeah, if we saw that, which I think we will, I think we could. Definitely wasn't a great game for Jamal Agnew. Not only did he fumble, but he also didn't do much on his returns. I think he had negative yards on his punt returns, which 5 punt returns for negative 2 yards is a problem. We're back to the game here. Looking at these injuries, hopefully everybody is okay here. You can see off the edge they try to get inside. They absolutely just destroyed my guy Joe Flacco, man. He can't be taking those hits. This is a veteran. All right, coming back in the shotgun here, we got a 1st and 20. Tight end in motion, hands it off to Philip Lindsay, who cuts ahead, short gain. He gets about 2 on that play. Not much there at all. Defense is all over that, man. Linebackers playing really, really well up to this point for the Raiders. Locking that up. And on the sideline, we got Jawan James. Looks to be kind of shaken up there. Hopefully he's okay. Getting looked at by the trainers. 13:25 to go in the first half. Raiders lead at 7-0. Broncos back out there. 2nd and long. 2nd and 17 coming up here for the Broncos. They're coming back in the shotgun. They've been doing it a lot. Tight end in motion. And it looks like somebody jumped. Now they're going to call the flags. They're actually going to stop the play. And we'll see who that's on. That could be anybody. Love to see Ty Johnson get more playing time. I would love to see that as well. Ty's got that explosiveness that I think a lot of people want to see for sure. We actually do have an offsides call, and what's unfortunate about that, actually, the Broncos, they weren't really able to get a playoff there. I mean, you get the man the jump, and you can't get the playoff to the end zone. 1, he dropped the snap, and 2, they kind of just killed the play after that. So, fortunately for the Broncos, they weren't able to get a shot deep, but there was an offside penalty, which will move them 5 yards closer near the goal line. And as we know, trailing by 7, they definitely want to put up some points in this drive. So, up now to the 34-yard line. Here comes the Denver Broncos. At the shotgun once again, Flacco throws deep right side quickly, and he just threw it away. Just chucked that one away. And I don't know if that was a miscommunication or that was just getting the ball out of his hands. Either way, it looked like a comeback route was right at the top of the screen there. And Joe Flacco threw a deep ball, but he threw it straight out of bounds. So I'm assuming he was just trying to throw that one away. You can see here they're playing a little bit of what looks like a zone here, but it's actually going to be maybe man on this play. They may be playing a cover 2 here because as you can see, well, you can't see, but the top safety actually slid over on that. So that's a cover 2 type of set there. You play the man on the corners. They're actually giving him some space, and then when you try to run that comeback route, he's going to be double teamed once he gets down the field. So, yeah, I mean, you know, for those things, that's where you want a quick pop, which I think they were doing earlier. So we'll see what happens here. They're going to bring some heat off the edge. Flacco's going to get hit, and he's going to go down. He actually loses the football. It's free, and the Raiders have it. Nope, they do not have it. The Broncos have it. I lied. Broncos have it. Okay, I thought the Raiders had it. They got up like they had it. So the Broncos have the ball. Don't worry. Broncos laid onto it. But, man, the pressure is getting to their head. Raiders looking really good at linebacker position. Finding a way to get pressure with the blitz. And it's working. It's putting Joe Flacco under a lot of duress. And when you do that, man, it changes the entire outcome of the game. When you make the other player uncomfortable, it changes how the game goes. And we know that from experience, right? We had Kyler Murray uncomfortable for a while there. And we looked to be in a good position. But then all of a sudden he got comfortable. And, you know, it was a completely different game. So for the Raiders side of things, this is a really good start. For the Broncos, yeah, I mean, you got to look for quicker things out of that. Now, obviously, in a big third down situation, there's not a lot you can do there to bring the blitz. Number one, you either got to get a quick pop deep, maybe get a step, but if you can't get that, you got to look for some sort of screen. Now, we do have a flag on the field here. 12:05 remaining in the first half. Raiders lead 7-0. We have a holding on the receiving team here. So with the holding call, back them up a little bit. We had the holding on the Raiders there. Now Derek Carr getting warmed up, ready to come back onto the field for the Raiders, trying to add to that 7-0 lead. He's 10 for 11 right now, 99 yards and a touchdown. Derek Carr has been Can we say dotting him up? Derek Carr's been great so far, so we'll see if he can keep that going. Him and John Gruden trying to assess the situation, and we'll be back right after this break. So yeah. See how it goes. I mean, we may go to the end of the first half here. I'm thinking somewhere around that range, most likely. Because I think what we've learned here, we learned this works. It seems to work pretty well, so that's a good sign. And that's really what I was trying to get out of this. Not much more than that. Um, and then we just kind of would see what happened. But honestly, I think first half would be a good place to end this because I know a lot of you guys probably got to get up anyways. How do you make picks on Yahoo Pick'em? Okay, so I'm not sure if you're in a league yet or not. Making picks on Yahoo Pick'em. If you're not in a league, I mean, you obviously got to sign in. You got to sign up for it. So sign up for Yahoo Pick'em. Go on Yahoo Pick'em. Just look up Yahoo Pick'em. Create an account. Most likely you have to do that. And for me, I just create an account and then you just kind of pick the teams that you think will win by the week. And I think you can go through all weeks. I just did week 1, so I'll have to get on for week 2. You're in Luke's league. Okay, yeah. So did you already sign in then, or did you already sign into that, or have you not done anything yet? You must have already signed in, right? If you're already in the league, you must have already created your account, right? I don't think it's much after that. I think once you're in, you just go to like make picks or something. I believe it's at the top of the screen. Then you just pick your teams. I'm in, but I'm not seeing a place to select the teams. Okay, let me check up on it. You know what? I have an opportunity to do it. I'm gonna check up on it. Hey, what's up, bro? I'm about to catch up on all your videos. I appreciate that, the Nixter Gaming. I've just been sad, man. It's okay. It was a good team for those lose connection anyways. Hawk's a legend, man, in the making. He is a legend. And you know what, though? I understand, bro. Look, here's what I used to do. When the Lions would not win games, I used to literally not watch anything sports related until they won because I was so upset. And I feel you on that, man. It's hard to come stuff, but hey, man, I got you with that positivity, bro. So if you coming over here, I got you. You found it. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, I was about to look it up. I was trying to figure out how I could do that. I'm glad you found it. But yeah, man, I got you. I got you with that positivity. So don't even stress about it. All right, you can watch over here. Even if we lose, it's gonna be all good. All right, so here comes the Raiders. They got it back after a holding call. Derek Carr under center from their own 5-yard line. They lead 7-0. Single back. It looks like someone jumped again. I don't know though. That could be a false start. They're pointing at the offense like it's a false start. We'll see what the call is. Referees making a decision here. And it is a false start on the offense. So that'll put them half distance to the goal, which will mean really from the 2.5-yard line for now for this offensive line. Jordan Devy with that call. And I like what the offensive lineman did there. He was dapping him up like, hey man, it's all good. So I'm not sure if he was actually trying to draw the defense off or what, but he did jump, and that will cause him to back up a little bit. Now in this position, it hurts because you get close to the safety, but at the same time, it really doesn't make much further, right? It's only a 1st and 12 now, which you don't see every day. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Anyways, back into single back. They bring in the tight end. He actually shift right real quick. That's going to be a false start. That's going to be an obvious false start. The right tackle made a move, Brown there, well before the play. I mean, that wasn't even close. I don't know what that was. That was obvious to me. And sometimes you miss those calls because you're watching him, not really focused. That was maybe the most obvious call I've ever seen. So Trent Brown now called with a false start. John Gruden looking like he's about to bite somebody. Yeah, John Gruden ain't happy. That was an obvious one. He knew it as soon as he did it. So the backup, another half distance is goal. It's 1st and 13 now. Okay, now we're on safety watch. They're gonna hand it off quickly. He's got to pop. A cop across his 8-yard line. That's where he's about to gonna be brought down. He's gonna be brought down to the 8-yard line. Quick pop there. And that's a nice gain there. Now, as we know, the Raiders have brought in a lot of talent throughout the draft. I like what I've seen from the Raiders now. The Raiders have tried to bring a lot of talent. Obviously, they tried to bring in AB, which everybody knows about at this point, right? Everybody knows about them bringing in him. Now, they're talking about Trent Brown a little bit, who's actually signed a 4-year, $66 million contract, $36 million guaranteed, which they say is the largest free agent offensive lineman signing, I believe. So that's good for him, man. Now he just needs to play up to it. So back in the shotgun here. Keeping it mixed up. 2nd and 7. He brings the running back to the other side of him. Derek Carr's got him on the right side. He's got 2 wide receivers. He's got a tight end on the right side. He's got a quick left throw. And he flips it off to the tight end. He's going to fight across the first down marker, and that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a first down for the Raiders. Nope, they're actually going to mark him short. I'm surprised about that one. It looked like a first down for me. I'm always going to stay positive. Stafford gave it his all. I know I'm going to defend the down next week. Let's get this. Let's get it, man. I appreciate that. That's some good chatting right there, man. I like that. Thanks for stopping in for sure. So I don't know if you're going to stick around or not, but I appreciate you for sure. So yeah. Keep that positivity up, man. I'm telling you. And Bev is it. Everything. I loved it. I loved it. I loved the playbook. I saw a lot of good things that we could definitely improve on. So for sure, it looked really good. All right, so here we go. I formation, 3rd and 1. They may go power ball here. We'll see if they try to mix in a play action here. They're going to hand it off quickly to the right side, and he's easily going to get that first. Tough runner there. Is that Josh Jacobs? Josh Jacobs, the rookie running back for the Raiders, who was drafted in the 1st round this season. I believe he was the first running back also taken. My picks are in. Catch me going something like 2-14. Amen. Bro, I feel you about that, bro. I think I gotta check on my first one. Mine has been trash up to this point. My week run predictions were bad. And I already missed the first one because I missed the Browns one. So yeah, man. Might have been pretty trash too. Alright, 1st and 10 coming up here for the Raiders. Coming back in the shotgun position. I like the shotgun formation. They're running it a lot. They got 2 wide receivers at the bottom, 1 wide receiver top. They're gonna hit play action Josh Jacobs. No, they're going to give it to him, and he's brought down behind the line. Defense making a play in the backfield. Loss of 2 there. So they went with like a handoff, maybe fake the pass. You know what I mean? You know, that's just how it works. But by that, not much there. So that will bring up a 2nd and long. The play by the defense definitely came in there quickly. You know, these offensive lines, don't know a lot about these guys. You know, the Raiders have definitely made a big overhaul throughout the entire team, really. Derek Carr is definitely a guy everybody's taking a look at, right? Because he had that great season, then he was kind of up and down, and now everybody wants to see what he can do here. So they move the man in motion. Tight end's going to play fullback, kind of. Go play action. They're going to look deep quickly. He's going to hold on it. Steady feet. Drops it over the middle. He's got a man. Makes a move. Fighting for the first. He's not going to get it, but he's going to be got a yard shy. That's about an 11-yard gain. Nice play there. Saw something about the snacks. I said to refs, oh, that feels like the starters preseason to warm up, seem comfortable, so it's risky. I don't agree with it because of injuries, but I understand. You know, I didn't read into that all the way, but thanks for that. The only thing I saw was that he said like the Cardinals did well against him, but I can see that. You know, I think some people are for preseason, some people are anti preseason, and there's good arguments both ways. And I don't know if you can really win that argument, but there's definitely pros and cons, right? I mean, staying healthy. If you can stay healthy throughout the entire preseason, is great. 3rd and 1 again here. They're going to bring the fullback into the right side. And he's going to go play action. He's going to look deep over the middle of the field. He's got a man one-on-one. And he puts it right on him. Up across the 30-yard line. What a dot. Derek Carr showing these fans, man. What? He's back. Terrell Williams with a bomb. Raiders fans are excited, man. This is something that we haven't seen in a while from Derek Carr. You can see here, just a great play call. I mean, you got the one-on-one at the top of the screen. The play action. No, he just went right by him. He went right by him. Derek Carr, that's a great throw. Great throw by Derek Carr. I mean, he couldn't have made a much better throw than that. Just lofted it right onto him. Derek Carr coming out firing, man. He's ready to go. And I don't know about Joe Flacco necessarily. We'll see what he can do. He's definitely going to have to try to match this Derek Carr energy. But at home, man, this is a great start. Looks like we're going to get a timeout here from the Raiders. He says he can't hear, apparently. So we're going to get a timeout from the Raiders. 7.5 to go in the first half. Raiders lead 7-0, but they are marching. And, yep, we got a timeout here. So, with that timeout being called, let's see what the Raiders decide to do here. Again, yes, there was a timeout called there, so we'll see. It's going to bring up a 1st and 10. Apparently, it looks like it was just an earpiece. Electronics, you know how it is. Technology be like that sometimes. Terrell Williams signed a 4-year, $44 million deal, age of 27. Played the last 4 years with the Chargers. He's got a dot there from Derek Carr. And like I said, this offense is very, very new for the Raiders. They brought in a lot of talent, so we'll see what happens. Carr's got a better defense than anybody thinks, so I'm going to give them credit. Let's go Raiders. I like John Gruden. Tracy Kennard was elite balling. I agree with all that. I agree with everything you just said. Everything you just said in Extra Gaming. All right, here we go. We're going to go with the I formation. Going to hand it off quick. Jacobs makes a spin move. Cuts ahead. He's fighting hard, man. Fighting hard for about 1.5 yards. Not much there, though. Not much there, but I like the effort. The effort is definitely there. You're not liking that. That's what you like to see, man. When you get anybody on your team, any rookie, you just want to see the effort. And how it plays out, you got to see the effort. Right now, we're seeing it from Josh Jacobs, man. Go do your thing, my guy. Overall, this offense looks pretty good. I like the mix. It looks like they're running a lot of shotgun on 2nd down. How about my guy, Jalen Reeves-Maybin? Jalen Reeves-Maybin's a legend, bro. Jalen Reeves-Maybin is so not. He doesn't get enough credit. He does not get enough credit. He does a lot for this team. Coming in the shotgun here. He's got it. Looks left. He's going to throw it left. He's got a short man close to the 1st down. We've seen this a bunch of times in our 3rd and 1 coming up now. He had one bad play in coverage, but other than that, he looked good. Yeah, I mean, that's something that Christian Jones can do, and I know which one you're talking about. I mean, not Christian Jones, Jalen Reeves-Maybin. I think you're talking about the one where he kind of like fell down. I mean, honestly, if he didn't fall down, I didn't think he was in a bad position there. It was a great throw, but for one. But two, I mean, he seemed to be pretty much on him. He just kind of fell there, and unfortunately, and they gave up a touchdown. But you know what? I think overall he did play a pretty solid game, especially for week one. So again, a 3rd and 1 coming up here. They just did a play action. They've handed it off. Now we're going to see what they decided to do. 3rd and 1. You can just call me Nick. I'll call you Nick. All right. I like that. Here we go. Similar formation. They're going to hand it off to Jacobs, and he's going to get the first down. So he's going to power for the first down. He's got a 3-yard gain there. And that's another first down for the Raiders. This crowd is getting on their feet, man. They are excited about their Raiders. Playing really well to this point offensively. Derek Carr, 4 for 4 on this drive. That means he is 14 for 15 on this drive. That's your name too. Your name is also Nick. I thought your name was Blue Jay. Come on, man. So he's 4 for 4 on this drive. He's been playing great. 9 plays, 78-yard drive, 6.5 minutes. I mean, this drive hasn't seen that long, but they're powering it, man. They're making it tons of 3rd downs, and they're converting, and that's tough for an offense, man. So they're actually going to stack about 3 wide receivers on the right side there. Throws a quick left side. It's going to be a one-on-one, and he throws down the corner, but not much there. And I never really loved that play. I've never loved the play to just completely throw it. I mean, maybe for a yard out when you're just trying to reach across, but yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't love that play from the Raiders. You get about 2 yards on that play. If you're close to goal line, I get it, but I mean, even if he breaks that tackle, there's nowhere he's going. Hey gang, hey man, you got the Knicks in the building. Okay, okay. Here we go. Derek Carr back on the shotgun. We've seen the shotgun a bunch of times today. 5 minutes to go in the first half. We have a 7-0 lead. Raiders over the Broncos. He's got 4 wide receivers. We're going to play a tight, close kind of formation here out of the gun. He's got all day. He's going to step up. He's going to take off. Derek Carr slides down at about the 13. Short gain there. And that's going to bring up another 3rd down. So John Gruden's got something to figure out. I guess Patricia said that the Lions didn't back off late. I didn't even see that, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It was I would have, like I said, I'd have to watch it again to really see. At the time, it looked like they kind of backed off, but I guess I don't know. I guess it's just what you mean by backing off, right? We'll see. So 3rd and 5 coming up here, and they're back in the gun. They got about 4 options here. We got 3 wide receivers on the top of the screen, 1 at the bottom. They got a running back to the right. 3 seconds on the play clock. He's got to get it off, making motions. He's going to call timeout. He's going to call timeout. I don't think he realized how much time was left, and that can't make John Gruden very happy. Not going to make him very happy, but they are in position to put up some points. So when you're in this spot, you got to make sure you don't take the penalty, especially on a 3rd and 5. So we'll see what they can do here. On a 3rd and 5, they call timeout. Patricia's the man, the guy to do it. Look at the talent they brought us. We all know they looked great last night. Let's just get comfortable and playing together. Patricia's shame, but he needs to fix it. Yeah, I think there's a lot of mistakes, but at the same time, I'm also going to go with the fact that, it is week 1. So we'll see. Now, if you're going to go off last year, that's fine. We'll see. Yeah, we are growing. We got to grow. We got to get better. There's a lot of things we have to do better. I mean, we do have a lot of new players on this team, so we're just going to have to learn. Looks like we got 11 people in the building. What's up, y'all? We are here for the Raiders and the Broncos game with your commentary. We have a break right now. We're on break. We got a little timeout going on here after a called timeout by the Raiders there on a 3rd down and 5. It is all about growing. On a 3rd down and 5 now, they didn't win the 3rd time, so he's making a lot of adjustments there. It looks like they came out of shotgun formation, so we'll see if they stay in that formation now. We'll see what they decide to do. But we got about 5 minutes remaining in the first half. And I appreciate y'all for stopping in. This has been awesome. You guys are awesome for this. Whether or not you're Broncos, you're Raiders fan, if you're just a Lions fan chilling in here, y'all are great. I appreciate y'all of you guys. So let's see, man. So far, we've had an interesting game. We've seen a lot of good things from Derek Carr. Derek Carr's been a really good player so far. Just dotting up the defense completely. Broncos, on the other hand, Joe Flacco's hit on a couple of easy routes, but it looks like mistakes have kind of killed him. A holding penalty backed him up. And then the linebackers defensively made a couple of big plays. And the linebackers have stepped it up. Now, linebackers, I really like. I love the front 7 the Raiders have. I really do. They got Mo Hurst, my man from Michigan, who was a beast defensive tackle. And they also got my guy, Tahir Whitehead, who was a Detroit Lion. I know it's only days since the last game, but I can't wait for week 2. Bro, I feel you. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I feel you. Week 2 can't come soon enough. Alright, man. So we're heading in now. Derek Carr getting ready to go for this 3rd and 5 attempt. Not going to dog Decker. He's a good offensive lineman. Yes, and Decker, he had a bad game, and I think it happens to everybody. I trust that man. I trust that he will fix it. He's a veteran. He's gonna fix it. He's gonna go out there. He's gonna make plays. He's gonna fix. He's gonna right his wrongs. So we'll see what happens there. Looking at this Broncos and Raiders game, Raiders looking good. Raiders looking good. Broncos looking a little questionable. Here comes Derek Carr. He's 15 for 16 on the game. I mean, could you ask for better numbers than that? 168 yards and touchdowns. So you got this guy Derek on fantasy. You're living large right now. He's coming back in the shotgun. Not surprising. 3rd and 5. You got two guys at the bottom of the screen. Looks like both tight ends. Two wide receivers at the top of the screen. He's got a running back to his right. That's Jacobs. He's got it. Looking left. Here comes the pressure. They bring pressure. Throws him. He's got it caught down at the 2-yard line. What a pass. Derek Carr throwing dots. Derek Carr's playing like it's Madden. And they're down at the 2-yard line. That's a great throw. Absolutely great throw there by Derek Carr. To scramble, to find it. You can see they blitz right up the middle. No one picked him up. Bad offensive lineman adjustment to just flip that in there. Great catch. I mean, across the other side of his body. Hauled it in. Little possession catch there on Madden. Brings it in, falls down at the 2-yard line, and that'll bring up another first down. And that's what it's all about. Long drive. And here comes the 1st-and-goal attempt. We got about 3.5 to go in this one. Coming out in the goal line formation, they're going to hand it off to Josh Jacobs, who dives in. Touchdown, Raiders. Try to throw him back, but he's already in. And my guy, Josh Jacobs, puts the Raiders up by 2 scores in this one in the first half. 13-0 start. Josh Jacobs with the 2-yard run. Playing pretty well so far. I like the fight I've seen out of this man for sure. Trey Flowers ain't going to be on his IG next week when he plays beast mode. Hey, man, Trey Flowers about to step it up next week. I have confidence in that for sure. But here, Josh Jacobs is flying over the pile. I love that. I like the fight out of him. You can see they try to throw him back, but this man was already in the end zone. You don't want my guy Josh Jacobs. So the Raiders clicking on all cylinders. We have Derek Carr, who's absolutely balling right now. Derek Carr has been doing his thing. And here comes the Raiders' chance. 13 plays, 95 yards in 8.5 minutes, and that's just a heartbreaker defensively and offensively. Not getting enough chances. Extra points good. Question marks fly on the Broncos sideline. We'll see if they can flip it around because we've definitely seen teams flip it around. Not talking about the Cardinals-Lions games, but you know how it is. So we'll see what happens here when we come back. We have the Raiders clicking on all cylinders, leading this one 14-0 here in the second quarter. Second quarter coming into an end. Get the Broncos put up some points. We'll be right back after this. Can Joe Flacco put this game on his back, man? Joe Flacco, he hasn't really showed it yet. And a lot of that pressure has been a reason for that. So we'll see what can happen once Joe Flacco gets back onto the field. Dion, what NCAA football team are you a fan of? Y'all may not like this. I mean, some of y'all might, but I'm a Michigan fan. So I'm a Michigan and Bowling Green fan. Y'all may not, y'all may be like, oh, Bowling Green. Well, that's where I go. I go there a little bit too for school. So gotta be a Bowling Green fan. I mean, that's just it is what it is. Small school. They lost 52-0 Kansas State, but you know how it is, right? But Michigan is my main team. If you're talking about like power team, I don't know what they say, Power 5 schools, whatever it may be. The big schools, Michigan. Like, bro, Trey Flowers is a G. They'll get heart. Hey, Trey Flowers is gonna be my guy. Trey Flowers is gonna be fine. Nick, look, Trey Flowers is gonna be good. You're right. And they were double teaming a lot. You threw a lot of pressure off them with the linebackers too. Go blue. Okay, I'm a fan of MSU. But I got you. Go U of M. Hey, and man, I got respect for MSU guys. I got a lot of friends that are Michigan State fans, and I got no hate for them. Now, how State fans on their head, I don't hate the guys, but I don't like Ohio State. Let me just say it like that. But Michigan State, I got no problems with Michigan State at all. I mean, even if we lose, it's like, damn, we lost, but it's like, all right, man, I respect them. I can respect them. Army better than everybody thinks too. Yeah, I think Army is a good team. I mean, Army was a good team going into that. We knew they were a good team, right? I mean, they lost 2 games last season going to overtime with Oklahoma. So let's not act like Michigan was playing a scrub. But at the same time, they didn't look great. I can't lie. Joseph in the building saying, what's up? Joseph, how you doing, man? We're taking a look at this Broncos game, testing a few things out, seeing what's going down. Michigan State defense is good. Not going to lie. Okay, well, I haven't seen any Michigan State. I haven't watched them, but I've heard they've been locking up. So we'll see what happens, man. I remember last year Michigan had that top defense, lost some players, so it should be interesting. I really want to go live for that game. That should be fun. Michigan State live stream. Hey, that should be a good time. I think that'll be fun. I know most of you guys are either a Michigan or Michigan State fan. Plus, it gives us a little bit of what would you call it? A little bit of diversity. Is that right? Diversity, maybe. I don't know. Splits us up a little bit. I'm excited to see better Big Ten teams start playing each other. Right, Big Ten. We need that to start. All right, man. Raiders clicking on all cylinders. We are back for the kickoff. Raiders about to kick away. 3.5 to go in the second quarter. Broncos trail 14 to nothing. They need to put up some points. He's gonna catch it. He's gonna let it fly. He's gonna let it fly through. The Broncos will take over at their own 25-yard line. Here comes Joe Flacco. Okay, he needs to put up some points. Our assistant coach last year gave plays away to OSU. No way we exposed that. The dude left the team after the game for them. Wow. Wow, and that's man, this is not what we want to hear. You can see Joe Flacco sitting on the bench, 16 for 17. I mean, he has had, dare we say, MVP type of game, Stafford-esque. Can we say it? Here comes Joe Flacco coming in that single back formation. We're playing a tight formation here. Looks like that one wide receiver at the bottom of the screen. Comes the Broncos in the field. Need some points here. They got one receiver at the top. He's going to hand it off to Philip Lindsay. Makes a move, cuts upside. He's a quick running back. He's going to fight ahead for about 8 yards. I like the fight, man. Not the biggest guy, but he's got a big heart. Fighting ahead there for about 7 to 8 yards. And when you do that, I mean, when you can set that up, it's going to help out Joe Flacco for sure. U of M versus Wisconsin. Yes. I believe that is not this week, but next weekend. Michigan has that bye. That's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Usually is, so excited for that one for sure. It's going to be a test, right? Michigan struggled a little bit. It's going to be a test. Wisconsin seemed to play a lot better. 2nd and 2 coming up here for Joe Flacco and these Denver Broncos. 2:50 to go in the first half. He's coming back in the single back formation. He got a wide receiver at the top of the screen. There's not much spread here. He's going to hand it right back off to Philip Lindsay, who cuts ahead for 2 yards. Looks like me a Madden. Not much excitement here, but he does get the first down. TJ for Rookie of the Year. Lions fans need to post the heck out of that. Hey, man. He may. I love TJ too, man. TJ's that dude. Let's get it. First offensive Rookie of the Year is a tight end. Is that right? Broncos on the move here a little bit here. They're utilizing that running game a little bit, trying to set this up. Not too concerned about the time. They have 2:20 to go. They're really pacing themselves. We got 3 minutes top of the screen. Philip Lindsay hops out as the bottom wide receiver. He's all the way at the bottom. Flacco quickly looks, throws it left side, and it's caught for about a 5-yard gain on the play. Not much there for the Broncos. 2nd and 5 coming up, and they'll probably go to 2-minute warning. So it looks like we're going to go right back to a break. 2-minute warning, 14-0. Raiders lead over the Broncos. 2nd and 5 coming up now for the Broncos. We'll see what they can do after the 2-minute warning, but they got to get it going. All right? They got Joe Flacco out there. Just complete the pass. He only has one incomplete pass on the game, so he's got to get it going. They got to protect. Pressure has been getting to him. They have to protect, and we'll see what they can do offensively. Maybe they can get back into this thing. Can they get back into this game? That's the question we're here right now. Broncos and Raiders. Raiders lead it 12-0. 14-0. I don't know why I said 12. Raiders lead it 14-0. Broncos trying to get on the move here. Hey, the Gridiron Blitz, man. What's good, man? How you doing? I'm glad you stopped in here, bro. We're just testing out a few things. YouTube's been pretty whack. I'm not even gonna lie. YouTube's been doing some. You know how YouTube is. You know how technology is, bro. Testing out a few things. Kind of just chilling. Appreciate you for stopping in, my guy. I'm gonna have to end pretty soon, though. You know me. I gotta get that sleep. Yo, can't stand school, but you know how it is. Charlie Sanders 2.0. Okay, I mean that's a little bit older than my time, but you know what I mean. All the tight ends I've seen are guys like Eric Ebron. So from at least what I've been able to tell, he's the best tight end so far. He's already breaking records, so I guess that's a good sign. That's a good sign for sure, Nick. I like to hear that. Still sitting on this commercial break, my guy. Come on now. So we'll see if we run to this first half. We'll see if the Broncos can get back in this game. We'll see what Joe Flacco can do as the quarterback. Oh man, I hope everything's going well. I really only know what's going on with this video and this stream really after this stream because it's just what I'm dealing with right now. Charlie was 88 as well. Okay, you guys got to go live together. Ooh, me and the Blitz. Hey, I'd be down. Yeah, I don't know if he's still in here, but I'd be down. I want to get some stuff going, during Lions games. I think that'd be pretty fun. So I'd be down with anybody to go live, no live. Pretty much anybody. Not you, Nick. I want to go live with you. You know what I mean? Just kidding. I'm kidding. But no, I prefer to go down with pretty much everybody. So I don't know if he's still in here. I don't think he is. He's kind of quiet, unless he's typing a paragraph, or he's not paying attention. It's all good. Way better than Ebron. He ain't never done that for this, right, bro? Ebron was like the best thing I saw too. I guess Pettigrew had his moments, but yeah, I like Scheffler. Scheffler was my guy. Scheffler was a legend. I'm not gonna lie. He He's just consistent. Fourier was a beast. Till some weird stuff happened. I mean, I guess, the story about him tripping over his dog and falling down the stairs. That's some goofy stuff. I don't know where he's taking that from, bro. Fourier was kind of goofy, but hey, man, it is what it is. Ebron trash. I don't know why I blocked that out. Here we go. Out of the gun. Throws right side. We're going to, yep, it's going to end the play. We're going to throw down. Me and King. Hey, man, if King would be down, I'd be down with King as well. King's a cool guy, for sure. He seems like cool. I've really never... And we have an offensive penalty here. That's going to back him up 5 yards. It's going to bring up a 2nd and long here. About a 2nd and 10 now coming up here. Go live with the biggest Lions fans ever. Hey, man. Yo, are you talking about you guys? I would be down for that. And I think that's what the debate table is going to be similar. But it's almost going to be you talking to another fan. I think that is what would be cool. You know what I mean? I think you guys kind of going against each other in a debate table. Just for friendly rivalry. I think that'd be fun. Rivalry. I said rivalry. King's video is funny. Alright, here we go. Back in the gun. Empty set. He's got it over the middle. Quick throw. Got about 6 yards on the play. Quick throw there from Joe Flacco. Brings up a 3rd down. And we've seen a lot of 3rd downs today, for sure. We've seen a lot of 3rd downs. Broncos got to be concerned here, though. King went off. I'm sure he did, man. Some people were heated last night. So 3rd and 4 coming up here. We'll see what happens. I mean, you're sitting at 3rd and 4. That's Emmanuel Sanders over the middle. You got to be cautious, though, because if you don't get this, I mean, the Raiders can get this right back and push you down 3 scores early. You don't want that to happen. Overreacted slightly. Man, I tried not to, bro. I did my best not to. All right, here we go. Back in the gun. We got bottom wide receivers 2. Got 2 at the top. He's going to throw quickly over the middle. They did a little pick play. And he caught it off the deflection. What a grab. 1st down. Except Dion, I should say. It was very nice to have the positivity. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Hamilton catches it off the deflection about a minute to go in this one. Bro, I don't know how you get away with that. The NFL needs to lock down on that. There's no reason you should be able to get away with pick plays. Defense, not settled. They're going to bring the heat, though. And he throws a quick little bit. What a dot. Joe Flacco walking down the field. 55 seconds, 54 seconds, clock running. And, man, look at this. On 3rd down, you got a drop pass that should have been caught. And then right behind him, because you got 2 routes running. Looks like both slants there. And that's huge. That's absolutely huge. You needed someone back to reality. Hey, man, I just try to bring positivity. That's really what it is. I just try to, because I know, man, especially after a loss or that kind of ugly tie, it's easy to feel upset. But, man, I know how I feel, so I'm like, all right, look, if I can reach out to people and try to bring it in a positive manner and make people feel optimistic and happy and not so upset, then my job is done here. So, we got a timeout now from the Broncos, so we're on the move. We got a 2nd and 5 coming up here. And what I seen from the Broncos here is, 1, the pick play. I mean, that cannot be legal. NFL. I mean, I don't think that's a legal thing. It's basically it's the fact that they just got away with that. It looked like a pick play to me. Maybe I missed it. But that needs to be fixed. I mean, the Cardinals did it versus us, which basically gave them a touchdown. I believe it was a touchdown, or the 2-point version. Or the 1st down. It was something big. It was a big moment. And the pick play it shouldn't be allowed. They gotta bite down on that kind of thing. I mean, obviously, if you're gonna review offensive pass interference, review that. Because that's one of those plays you review that. I mean, you don't get that first. That's a huge game changer. So the clock will run. They're gonna give them their timeout back. Actually, they had a little malfunction there. We got Flacco stepping up, throws right side. We got a flag. It won't matter. Throws it over the head of Emmanuel Sanders and it's out of bounds. I feel like I'm always keeping everybody spirit up, and a lot of negative fans tried to get me down when we bashed them. Just like for now, lessons cause I know with my team. Hey man, that's exactly what it's all about. Don't let people get you down, man. You know your team. We know best. Just keep them spirits up. We got a flag here. Legal formation offensively. So they called that basically as soon as they snapped it. They let the play go. Threw it over the head of wide receiver, so it really didn't matter. I mean, it really didn't matter. Hey, can I ask y'all a question? Am I leggy? My little, not the game necessarily, not the game in the background, but me. Like my little square. Am I super leggy right now, or how does this look? Is this good enough to live stream for the Lions game? Now, I think I'll make my reaction score, it's like size better, but bigger. But just let me know. Let me know if I'm like super leggy right now or if it's okay. Alright, man, 32 seconds remaining in the first half. The Broncos are on the move. They got all 3 timeouts. And after the illegal formation, I'll back up a little bit. We'll see what happens. Everybody's seeing us. Nobody wants win that thing over us. Detroit versus everybody. That's 100% facts. We got 2nd and 10. It looks like we're going to get a timeout here from the Broncos. So, yeah, the Broncos are unorganized. Unorganized. And not a happy Broncos sideline. Yeah, you're a little laggy, but we could rock with it. You could deal with it. You could deal with it. Okay. Look, man, I'll try to make it even better. I don't want the lag. I'm going to do my best not to make it laggy. Is it my voice that's laggy, or is it me, like when I'm moving? Let me know. Am my voice laggy? If my voice is laggy, that needs to be fixed for sure. That need to be fixed. The main reason I want to I just want to at least get the score in the corner, just to help some people out. You know what I mean? 'Cause some people don't know what score is, and I'm good with updating, but I know some people don't, see that. Sometimes they miss me, so that would help out for sure. Second and 10, Raiders getting loud. We'll see what happens here. We got Joe Flacco back in the gun. Looks to be confident right now. I like what I'm seeing from Flacco. He's got a nice pocket. He throws over in the middle, short pass, and it's tipped. Oh, that's a dangerous play. It's a little bit of both. Okay. We'll work on that. It's a stutter in the voice. That might just be me. That might just be me, my guy. All right, man. We'll work on it. As long as y'all can understand me, I guess that's good. But we'll work on it. I'm gonna try to get better. That's why we're trying Monday, right? We got a couple days to fix this. Pretty busy, so I gotta get things going. Third and 10 going up here, and honestly, man, you don't want that. You do not want that. And that brings up a third and 10. We'll see what happens here. Joe Flacco back in the gun. Two wide receivers top, one at the bottom. We got a man in motion. That's the tight end. He's gonna look. He may block here. They're bringing the absolute house. No, they're gonna back up. Showed it, backed up. Steps up in the pocket. He's got a clean pocket, and it's incomplete. But that could be a pass interference, and it is. That is exactly what it is. A pass interference defensively. And you can see Sanders just fall down. And well, you can't see it. Sanders fell down. Defender is just right in front of him. So it was obviously something happened. Whether or not it was tripped is a question. And apparently it's a pass interference call. So that'll give him a first down. At the spot of the foul, we would have won the Cardinals game if Bethel didn't call timeout. That's exactly right, man. It's unfortunate, though, that it happened. But, hey, we'll learn from the mistake. Hey, man, I'd rather have that kind of dumb, stupid mistake now where he's not trusting the quarterback week 1 than week 15, right? When we need that win. When he's like, you know what? I was dumb earlier in the season. We ain't call no timeout. Stafford, do your thing, and Stafford goes out there and win it. You know what I feel? You know what I mean? My grandpa said, see that number on Patricia's head, 1934? Yep, that's the year I was born. Wow. That's why he's my guy. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Here comes the Broncos back in the shotgun. We go in empty formation. He's got it. He's got a nice pocket. Throws deep left side, and he's got it caught. I don't know if he got his foot down. And it looks like he may have. That's Hamilton on the sideline. He did not. He did not get his right foot down, it looks like there. Thought head coaches could call timeouts, not offensive coordinators. Yo, I don't even know the rule on that. I've heard a lot of question marks about that. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, apparently from what I read, this is all I read, okay? They said Patricia said he ordered Bevel to call the timeout. So to me that makes it sound like Bevel called the timeout, and Matt Patricia was like, "Hey, Bevel, call a timeout." You know what I mean? So I don't know, because why would he order him if he could just do it? You know? So I don't know. I don't know. It's just what I got. I might be wrong. I have no idea. He's 85. He's seen his glory years. Amen. That's awesome, though. He's seen our glory years. Hey, and that's what it's about, bro. He got to see them rings, the championships. He's about. Hopefully, we can get him another one, man. Tell myself, hopefully, we get another one for you. Yeah, I'm very confused about what exactly happened there. Right, and that's... Oh, okay, but Patricia looked... Yeah, Patricia did look mad. Yeah, and that's why I'm kind of confused. I mean, obviously, I think Patricia's trying to defend everybody, so it may have been that Bevel called it, right? But then, again, if that's not a thing that you can do, then obviously that debunks the whole situation. I think some people are mad at me for not knowing that, or they're like, oh, you're wrong. It's like, bro, I know I'm not right. I literally don't know, so... If y'all probably know better than I do with that rule. I don't know all the rules. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Rolling on the left side. Throws it short. And he's not going to get the first down. He's going to run out of bounds. But then we put him in field goal range. Nope, we got a flag. Nope, we have another flag, man. Flacco doesn't look too happy. He's going to walk back to the pocket here. He's the reason why I want the Lions to win so bad. I want him to see at least one championship. Man, I feel that. I want to see so many... Yo, I want to win the championship. Not for me, bro. Not for me, but for y'all that are, like, awesome fans. You guys that are like, because, dude, all of us, if you haven't seen my video, I pretty much explained it, but, dude, there's so many of us great fans out there, and we honestly deserve that, bro. We deserve that so much. Really wanted the division win and home playoff berth. Heck, I'd be happy with a playoff win. Man, a playoff win would make my year. 3rd and 20 coming up here for the Denver Broncos. Way back at the Raiders. 46-yard line, okay? So they need a pretty nice chunk of yards here. We'll see what they can do. They're going to play a little off, which makes sense. They're going to play a little loose. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got a man. Nope, that's not going to happen. That's incomplete. No way that's going to happen. Emmanuel Sanders was the intended target. Incomplete. 4th and 20. 5 seconds to go. Will they bring out the kicker? Or will they go to the end zone? I mean, those are really your two options at this point. We'll see what they decide to do. I think they're gonna keep the offense on. I don't know, though. 4th and 20 with 5 seconds. I mean, you really don't have much options here. It's either a Hail Mary or it's kick the dang field goal. I mean, that's honestly what it is. Flacco's coming off the field, so it looks like kicking the dang field goal. This may be the last play we see of this live stream. Here we go, man. From a mile away. What makes no sense to me is that the rulebook says it can only call a timeout for a head coach and a player on the field. No assistant coaches. We have a timeout by the Broncos here, so they're going to think about it. Yeah, I mean, I don't... Bro, I have no idea. No idea. I mean, and that's... Yeah, because that's strange, right? Because if only Patricia can call it, why would he order Daryl Bevel? I feel like Patricia was in on it, obviously. And then I did hear in the article that I guess Matthew Stafford was... Maybe he was gesturing when he said, trust me, not towards Bevel, but towards Patricia. So maybe that's something right there, because you got to think. Maybe he's thinking to Patricia, trust me, Patricia. Like, you know what I mean? So... I don't know, man. Maybe Patricia did call that timeout. Here we go. 64-yard attempt to end the half. Oh, he's got it straight. Wow. And he's short. What a kick. Straight accurate. Just short. Man, that mustache is holding you back, my guy. No, I'm kidding. Mustache looks like fire. The kick's no good. McManus's kick no good. And, man, they're taunting him. And, look, Raider fans are diehard, but, bruh, don't get too cocky, man. So we'll see what happens. I think it was very close, yo. We got robbed, bro. We did get robbed. We absolutely got robbed. I'm upset. Yo, I mean, that was a foot short. That was a foot short. Honestly, you probably could have caught that. Alright, y'all. So that's the end of the first half, and I think we're going to end the stream here. I got to get up tomorrow. I know some of you guys may have to as well. I don't want to do it, but I think we learned a lot from this stream. I think I learned a lot. We'll see what YouTube tells me when I'm done. But I appreciate y'all stopping in. I mean, for me doing a test video and you guys stop in is awesome. You guys are definitely some loyal fans or subscribers, whatever you want to call it. And I honestly couldn't ask for a better audience. So I'm going to end it here. We're going to see what I can do. I'm going to try to end it here. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. We're going to try to end it here. Let's go down a little bit. Thank you, Power, for watching. If it ends, thank you, Power, for watching.